In today's video, I'm going to teach you the exact strategy that I've been using to make thousands of dollars a day, keep my risk to a minimum, and that allows me to maximize my profits. It's very simple, it's very beginner friendly, and it's all based on how I trade with volume price analysis. Now, I started today red, ended up making about $1,100 as you can see here, but we always got to go over the losses before we get to the fun stuff, the wins. As being a good loser is what makes us a profitable trader over time. I don't care what your wins look like, I care what your losers look like. And one of my main objectives teaching you guys is to get you to become very good and sustainable losers. I want you to have smaller losses, so therefore when your wins come in, they are bigger and you keep the money that you make and don't blow it after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 winning trades with a massive loser. So trade one. Now I go into today knowing a very simple and having a very simple game plan. I wanted to look for a pre-market high reject and then a confirmation of a reversal for puts to the downside. I didn't quite wait for that on my first trade. Well, as you'll see here, this 560 has been a very key level for us the past few trading days. So we come up here, we push up, no trades yet. I'm very hesitant taking longs to the upside until, again, we break and hold above that key level 563 that we've been teetering on and off with the past few trading sessions, as you see here. We've touched, failed, touched, failed, touched, failed. So until we break and hold above that level, I am not interested in taking calls to the upside. Now we see here, we get this aggressive push up off decent volume. Looks all right on the 5-minute chart. However, we see a reversal candle here, and then on the next candle we have more volume, but a lot of this is a wick to the upside. So on this fourth candle, I enter puts right here, stops above high a day with a 5-minute candle close above, and I'm going to target the low of this previous candle, or at least this previous opening print level. Now you'll see we enter here, we have very low volume on this next candle. This tells me this is looking good for a reversal. We're trying to push up on very low volume. Typically speaking, after this, you'll see a push back down. So we see a little push down, we see a push back up, push back down, another push down, though on this, it's not deep enough for me to take a trim. My risk reward would not have made sense trimming at that little of profit, so I hold it, and as we break back above here, above these highs, I stop out for a loss up here and start my day red about 500 bucks. So, risk reward was there, was hoping to make 1,000 plus off that trade, lost 500, move on to the next. Now, I tell myself, I'm like, you know what? I recognize what I did wrong. I rushed the process. I should have stuck to my original plan, which we're going to go over next, and which is the strategy that I want to teach you of waiting for that reject of pre-market highs and then letting volume price analysis play itself out. So, you see here, we have our pre-market high level around 561.6, okay? So we come up, reversal candle 1, reversal candle 2, and then we see an aggressive push down with volume. Now, when we see that aggressive push down with volume, we know there's a good chance we have a reversal inbound. So, on this push back up, I enter puts right here. As you can see, I didn't do it alone. Hey, let's go. A lot of people catching W's. Let's go. We stayed patient. We waited for the pre-market high break, and we got it. That's what we waited for all morning. You love to see that. You love to see it. And after entering puts here, we have a stop above this previous 5-minute high, and we're looking for a retest back down into that area of confluence, which you can see we have a very nice risk reward on this trade. We enter here, push down 1, push down 2, finally get our trims down here. We stop out on this break back above these previous trim levels. So beautiful risk reward trade. We wait for that pre-market high to get broken, that structure to get broken. We see the aggressive selling coming in with our 5-minute candle confirming that here. We enter on the lower high. We have nice risk reward, and we ride this puppy down. Now you notice the difference between these. You see my loss is small right here, and my win is big right here. Granted, I used much less size. I've still been sized down after my massive win on Friday. And typically speaking, Mondays and Tuesdays are not my best days to trade. My statistics say that over the past few years, and my emotions say it every day. You know, I go into Mondays and Tuesdays and I just know, like, hey, I don't trade as well these days. I don't have as much of a cushion. I don't have as good of a read on how price has been moving throughout the week. So I'm always, typically speaking, going to go smaller size on Mondays and Tuesdays unless I see a setup that I love and I really want to hammer with some size. It does happen on occasion, just like my first 15 minutes. I typically don't trade the first 15 minutes, but on occasion I will see a setup that I love that I will try. Now, this strategy for me has been a game changer. I've noticed lately we've been testing pre-market high and a lot of times rejecting first before going back up. Now, I do think that looking at this daily chart here, we look pretty bullish still until we lose this 557, this previous days or 2 days ago low right here. I'm still bullish. And it looks like any one of these days, we're going to want to break above this area and start trending up higher into new all-time highs. I don't care what it does. I like trading the downside, but I'm just being prepared for that situation where we might have to adapt. Stop trading those shorts on those for those puts on pops, and look for higher lows when trading this upside and trying to catch trend entries to the upside. So we have NVIDIA earnings on Wednesday. That's tomorrow, August 28th. That could be a catalyst for it. We have rate cuts coming up. Typically speaking, rate cuts are not bullish. So that'll be interesting to see. There's been a lot of comparison to 2008 or 2007 charts to now. Not sure how those will play out, but I'm sticking to either way. If the chart gives us good upside setups, I'll take those. The chart gives us good downside setups, I'll take those. I trade volume, price analysis. Similar concepts to how ICT trades and stuff. I think I just make it a little simpler for you guys to learn, and I try to keep my trading as simple as possible. So the more simple you can define your system to be, I believe the more success you'll have long term. And hopefully my videos help you do that. So tap in. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you get value from this. Love seeing you guys learn, level up, and win. And I will see you guys in the next video on this channel. And make sure if you guys haven't too, you guys subscribe to my other channel, the main one, at Team Bull Trading. The link is below. God bless. Trade smart. Trade safe. Keep up with your discipline. And let's learn and level up together. See you guys next time. Peace.